Alright my friends, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. And 2022 is going up in flames, because we're getting ready to take a look at the tank infantry Mk.IV Churchill 7 A-22F Crocodile. Few Allied weapons struck fear into the hearts of the German infantrymen more than the fearsome Churchill Crocodile. Built on the chassis of the reliable Churchill infantry tank, the Crocodile flamethrower was one of the most deadly weapons in the British Army's arsenal as they fought through Europe during the latter stages of the Second World War. The Crocodile is one of the most famous of Hobart's funnies. During the early stages of World War II, the British saw the flamethrower tank as a crucial weapon to defeat the predicted fortifications of Europe. Prior to the adoption of the Churchill for the flamethrower platform, various other vehicles had been tested with flame equipment. These included the Universal Carrier, the Valentine tank, and even some unarmored lorries. The first attempt at turning a Churchill into a flamethrower tank came in 1942 in the shape of a Churchill Okie, named after Major J.M. Okie, who designed the conversion. Prior to the upcoming raid on Dieppe, Major Okie devised a flame-throwing modification applied to 3 prototype vehicles named Boar, Beetle, and Bull. A pipe apparatus with the fuel tank fitted at the rear of the vehicle was linked to a Ronson flame projector in the front left hull, leaving the right-hand side hull machine gun unobstructed. The Okie was only produced in limited numbers before being superseded by the Crocodile, though the 3 test vehicles were part of the first wave at Dieppe. The Churchill Crocodile was one of the famous Hobart funnies, named, of course, after Major General Percy C. S. Hobart. Along with the petard mortar-armed AVRE, the Crocodile's development was a highly confidential endeavor, so much so that great lengths were taken to destroy disabled crocodiles in the field to prevent capture. The Churchill chassis used was that of the Mk.VII A-22F, though some early versions were based on the Mk.IV. The A-22Fs were specifically built to be easily convertible into crocodiles. These tanks kept their standard weaponry. This included the Ordnance quick-firing 75mm gun and a coaxial 7.92mm Besa machine gun. Crocodiles based on the Mk.IV still carried the Ordnance quick-firing 6-pounder. Armor of up to 152mm thick also remained. The major difference from the original vehicles, of course, was the flamethrower equipment, replacing the hull-mounted machine gun. The flamethrower nozzle was mounted in place of the Churchill's regular hull machine gun. A pipe ran from this through an opening in the hull floor to a coupling on the rear of the vehicle known as the link. Attached to the link was a wheeled trailer weighing 6.5 tons with armor around 12mm thick. The link was made up of 3 articulated joints, which allowed it to move up and down, left or right, and swivel on the horizontal axis to allow it to navigate rough terrain. The trailer carried 400 gallons of flamethrower liquid and 5 compressed bottles of nitrogen gas, which could be jettisoned from inside the tank. Following the depression of the trigger, the nitrogen gas would propel the flammable liquid through the piping and out the nozzle at 4 gallons a second. The liquid was ignited by an electrical spark at the tip of the nozzle. The thrower could spray a maximum distance of 150 yards, or about 140 meters, though 80 yards or 75 meters was more realistic in combat circumstances. The nitrogen would provide pressure for up to 80 1-second bursts. Longer bursts were optional. As well as being lit at the nozzle, the liquid could be sprayed on cold and then ignited by a subsequent lit burst. The first wave of crocodiles was nearing completion by October 1943, and by the end of the production run, around 800 had been built or converted to the standard. The Crocodile saw widespread service during the Allied push through Italy and Northwest Europe, and were among the first vehicles landed on the first day of the Normandy invasion. Crocodiles would go on to assist the British and U.S. Army in a number of engagements, as well as other Allied nations. The Crocodile would frequently operate in conjunction with the petard mortar-armed Churchill AVRE. More often than not, the psychological effect of these vehicles would be enough to cause an enemy retreat or surrender. When facing a stubborn enemy bunker or position, the Crocodile would lay some flame in visual range to showcase its deadly breath. Should the position continue to stand, the accompanying AVRE would crack it open with a large mortar round. The Crocodile would then proceed to cover the breached area in flaming liquid, which would flow through the cracks into the position. One can only imagine the dread felt by the Germans, who were being stared down by the mortar of the AVRE and the flaming nozzle of a Crocodile. The success of the Crocodile was also its curse. Once the German army learned how to identify a Crocodile, anti-tank fire was often concentrated on it. It was also recorded that crews of disabled Crocodiles would sometimes be executed on the spot as revenge for their attacks. Some 250 Crocodiles were earmarked for use against the Japanese. These most likely would have been used had the war not ended. The Crocodile saw service alongside the standard Churchill into the Korean War from 1950 until their withdrawal in 1951. Churchill Crocodiles were formally removed from service not long after this. Now in War Thunder Arcade, the tank infantry Mk.IV Churchill 7 A-22F Crocodile is located in the British tech tree. It is a rank 3 heavy tank with a battle rating of 4.7. It has a 556 horsepower engine propelling the 47.5-ton vehicle to a top speed of 13.5 miles per hour. Its main armament is the 75mm OQF Mk.V cannon with a maximum ammo load of 84 rounds. Its secondary armament is a coaxial 7.92mm Besa machine gun, and, of course, the flamethrower. Now I have it assigned to an expert crew with a crew level of 150, which gives me a reload of 6.5 seconds. So what do I think of the Churchill Crocodile here in War Thunder Arcade? Well, let me preface this by saying that I received the Crocodile through a crate after a game, a temporary rental for 12 hours. Out of that 12 hours, I was actually only able to play the crocodile for about 2 hours. So I have very limited exposure to the vehicle. But for the couple of hours that I was able to play it, it actually kind of seemed like a chore. I'm not a big fan of the crocodile. The 75mm is lacking penetration at this tier, and the vehicle is super slow, and those two factors gave me a pretty negative opinion of the vehicle. The flamethrower is, however, kind of neat. It doesn't do anything to a fully armored vehicle except set it on fire, but not the kind of fire you have to put out with your extinguisher. But open top vehicles, that's a different story. Grab your spices and your rubs, cause we're firing up the barber crew. That being said, why don't we hop into a game and see what I was able to do with the Churchill Crocodile. Here we go. Oh, right, we have picked up Tunisia. This is one of my favorite maps. We're going to go for the westernmost spawn point as usual, because I'm not really a fight it out in the city kind of guy. That's not my play style. I do like the open fields of fire, so that's why I usually come for this westernmost spawn point. The crocodile is really slow. It's going to take me a little bit to get into position. Okay, all right. People are shooting me. They need to stop that. That aggravates me. I think that Panzer IV is the guy who shot me, so there you go. That won't hurt him. It's just cosmetic. But yes, 13 miles per hour. I think I'm also going to have a little bit of problems penetrating vehicles at a distance with this gun, and somebody else is shooting me. Dude. Stop it. Alright, there's a 105 way over there. I can pretty much do nothing to him. There is, what is that down there? I can't tell. Is that an M4? But these two guys are kind of aggravating me. We're just going to move. Getting a little crowded, so we'll go find something else to do. And here's this dude again. What is his problem? Sometimes you just have games where people just want to aggravate you. This appears to be one of those games. Heavy sigh. And here he comes again. Alright. Let him stay over here. We'll go find something else to do. Okay, let's get the driver. There we go. We got a kill. Yay. And again, what's up with this guy? The Panzer IV, not quite as aggravating. All right, relocating again. It wouldn't be quite as much of a chore if this thing wasn't so slow. I could relocate at a more reasonable pace, but hey, I did click 14 miles per hour there for a second, so burning the road up. T-34 up there. Don't really have a shot on him. Take this air battle. Got rockets. Oh, dang it. I've lost control. Might as well get out. Not much control in that aircraft there. Don't really see anything down here. There is something right down here along this river. And 10. Okay, that didn't do much. There we go. Cannon breach. Oh, somebody killed him. I wanted to get up there and flame him. Okay. One kill and a kill assist. Oh, T-28. That I can deal with. Alright, got lots of crew members that first shot and finished him off there. What a M18. He's lightly armored. Okay, the M18 looks like he's coming over here to the left. He's got a decent gun. I don't know whether he can penetrate me from the front or not. But I'm pretty sure he can kill me if he gets around to the side of me. He's pretty speedy. Oh, and there's an M8 howitzer motor carriage right there. Let's deal with this guy first. Alright, I hit him. Oh, flame on! There we go. Now let's kill this guy. And who killed him? The 105 killed him. Dang it. Alright. Well, we're capping. I was hoping to get up there and flame the M18 to death, but 105 killed him. Game's almost over. See if we can complete this cap. And we did. So, hey, that's pretty much it. Stick a fork in her. She's done. I'm sorry I didn't record any post-battle results. I was not happy with this game, but I decided to use it because it's one of the only games where I was actually able to kill something with the flamethrower. Alright, we picked up Maginot Line. Oh, it's gonna be another long trek with the slow-ass crocodile. We're heading up toward B. Got about 2 seconds left. Alright, here we go. He's got like a little flame sign on the back of his vehicle. People have been aggravating the shit out of me today for some reason. I think it may have something to do with the vehicle. Maybe people just don't like these crocodile tanks. Yeah. I've actually quit 2 games today. I've only been playing for like an hour. But when I quit, you know, while I was waiting for the crew to come back, I went and jumped in, you know, another vehicle and played a game. Nobody aggravated me. So I'm not exactly sure what it is. And it's aggravating enough that it takes so long to get into... Dang it! I was not paying attention. It takes so long to get into battle because the thing is so slow that you have people aggravating you. On top of that, just compounds the misery. I'm not going to be able to do anything to that 105. I don't even know why I tried. But there's a regular inform here. There's a crocodile over there. Hey, there we go. Oh, something else just drove in front of me. I don't know what it was. Where is that M4? Come on, turn. There he is. Oh, he's behind a building. Come on out. Say hello to my little friend. Oh shoot. Okay. Critical hit on him. Come on, reload. Dang it. Have some flame. There we go. Oh, and somebody killed you. The flame was not going to kill him, but I thought it might scare him. Let's see what we got. Oh, turn a little bit more. Give me some side. All right, and somebody else killed him. Come back in toward the center. Oh, wait a minute. Something is over here. I don't want to get shot in the side. Okay, they killed it, whatever it was. That 2 more vehicles coming this way. We are repaired. Should be right over here to the right a little bit, maybe. M4. Oh, got his gunner. I don't really. I can penetrate him right in that vision spot, but not really. Okay, how about there under the turret? Not really can do that either. There's an M10 up there. Shoot him. Did do some damage to him. This dude's really tough. I shoot him in the gun. Oh, maybe right there. Somewhere around in there. Below. There we go. Let's go for the M10 again. Got it. Oh, I'm getting surrounded. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Critical hit on that guy. Got him. Oh, somebody's behind me. Oh, they got my gunner. Got my gunner. This is bad. Oh. Got his gunner. 105 over there. My trailer is messed up, so I don't think I can flame anymore. Oh! Dang it. Panzer IV got me in the side. Okay. Well, we did manage to scratch out 5 kills. Let's go back in with another croc. Another blistering run up to the battle area. Do not have the gun elevation to engage him, but yeah, thought I'd try anyway. Ooh. One more. Nope, can't elevate anymore. Just keep an eye on him. I don't want to get bombed on my way up here. Churchills do make easy targets for bombing runs because they're so slow. You drop it around, they just can't run away from it before it explodes. So if you have a decent size bomb, then you pretty much get you a kill on a Churchill. They are pretty well armored. 75mm gun is a little lacking. Alright, we're getting close. We'll try not to run into this thing again. Bombing run. Let's drop down in here. Drop down in this low ground. Here we go. There's a heavy tank right there. Somebody might appreciate it if I dropped a bomb on it. And there's a couple of guys here in this cap, and I'm gonna be heading up there, so try to get those guys, and that's it. Let's try shooting this guy. We destroyed 2 targets. Nice. We are about to lose this game. Oh, what is that? Oh, I couldn't hit him. I wonder if I can flame him. Missed him. Come on around. Flame on. Got him. Ah, nice. Another flame kill. Alrighty. Let's take a look at this results. Alright. Adamant, Tank Rescuer, Professional, Triple Strike, without a miss. Base Defender, Multi-Strike, the best squad. Came in 2nd place on the team. Yep. 7 ground targets destroyed, 94% battle activity. We'll take that. So, the Churchill Crocodile. Yeah, not really my cup of tea. See how I did that? British, cup of tea. Anyway, slow, very slow, and lack of penetration for the 75mm gun. Yeah, I'd like to know your opinion of the Churchill Crocodile, seeing as I only got a very limited time with it. If you've liked this look at the Churchill Crocodile, hit that like button. If you didn't, don't. Subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Nerd out.